God created mankind in His image. In the image of God, He created them. All humanity is graced to be created in the image and likeness of God. The amazing thing is that we are not just mass-produced. God lovingly and tenderly fashions us in His image to be a precious expression of His tender mercy and love. In His vast creativity, He has given us each unique qualities that build up the kingdom on earth. There are different kinds of spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different forms of service, but the same Lord. There are different workings, but the same God who produces all of them in everyone. To each individual, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for some benefit. To one is given through the Spirit the expression of wisdom, to another the expression of knowledge according to the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by the one Spirit, to another mighty deeds, to another prophecy, to another discernment of spirits, to another varieties of tongues, to another interpretation of tongues. But one and the same Spirit produces all of these, distributing them individually to each person as He wishes. The root of the word creativity is based on the concept of giving birth, or to create. Have you ever paused to reflect on the gifts that God has blessed you with? What is God wanting you to create with Him and give birth to as a gift to humanity? This is a tremendous responsibility. We cannot keep the diversity of gifts given to ourselves or hide them. After all, we have been invited to co-create with God our Father. I was talking to one of my colleagues the other day, and he shared that he felt that at times he was too emotional. Often, when we hear the word "too," we tend to see it as a weakness rather than a gift. Through this conversation, we reminded ourselves that God at times gives us an extra dose of a gift for a reason. As I reflect on my colleague, his gift of emotion allows him to be an amazing servant leader for our ministry. He is always attuned to the realities that his team is living and does all he can to help them. His gift of emotion allows him to easily read a room and quickly adapt his message to ensure he can continue to advance organizational strategy. His emotions are also extremely contagious. He brings people together quickly to care deeply about an issue and moves them to action. Through his creative use of his gift of emotion, he activates the gifts of vision, strategy, joy, wisdom, and laughter in others. He is a catalyst for the creativity of God to manifest itself. This conversation allowed me to pause and reflect on the times when I have told myself or have heard from others that I am too much of something. Now I look at this as a blessing. God loved me so much that He trusted me with an extra dose. Now I am going to change my thought to, God loves me too much. However, I also need to remember to not let it all out at once. Like all precious things, they only get better with time and fine-tuning. So, CHRISTUS family, I invite you to always remember to activate the creative gifts that God gave you to share His love with our world. Let them shine bright for all to see. Remember to help others recognize and share their gifts as well to extend the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. May God's blessings be with you all in the week ahead, and may He continue to bless you abundantly with gifts that bring a sense of hope and joy to your heart.